Meta also will be an important stock to watch going into earnings season. Meta has really had some pretty big moves following results. This was following their third quarter results. This was following their fourth quarter results. Um, so, this was another earnings season back here. This was the first quarter of 2022. So, Meta has really been all over the place. And to say the least, these quarterly results have really sort of set up the trend for the future quarter, for the future movement of the stock over the rest of the quarter. But what's most notable about Meta, when you look at the pattern in it, is that it's very linear in shape, and this is something that's worth being aware of, because when things tend to go up in a very linear fashion, once they break, it tends to be a very negative signal, and in this case, or a positive signal, depending on the way of the trend. So here you can see that there was clearly a big level of a big trend line that was moving up for Meta, and then we had the results. They popped, they came back in, you came back to the trend line, and then you came back up, and it appears that you've tried to identify a bit of a trading channel, but really the important point here is this lower trend line. If this lower trend line breaks post earnings, it would probably suggest you could see a decline in Meta at least back to 179 to $180. Again, that's based off of this trend line breaking. Clearly, if this is held, there's room to run probably significantly higher back up towards this gap, the bottom of the gap that was created in the first quarter of 2022, potentially all the way back to around 240 or so.